Hello, my special friend. Greetings, dear ones. I'm Observer. I join you this day with a great pride, for there are things moving on your earth that you may not be familiar with. Yes, there's a quiet lot thing taking place right now. It's an exciting time to be on planet Earth and your space has been reserved. You're going to see things moving more quickly now. So brace yourself and get ready and enjoy the ride. Above all, know that this is a beautiful game. Game is now a little bit different and you're playing a part which can have more effect than you could possibly know. You're understood something? There's a magical time on planet Earth to do all of it. The scientists will explain some of the science and physics of the Isayoto. He will explain how things are considerably different in high ranges. Remember, you're not alone, and yes, there's not quite a lot of chaos on planet Earth right now. In some ways, there once. You should consider that to simply be a distraction. Keep your eye on the ball, keep your eye on the Earth. Together we'll work with the magnetic energies of a planet Earth. Healing circle. Let's connect, dear ones. Take a breath, and if there's someone in the room, take their hands in yours. Feel the energy moving between you. We are placing this healing circle in a time bubble, so that others may join in the later time and still be connected. Now take the energy in through your left side and out through the right. Big circles throughout the globe and going through your body and crossing your heart as it does. Every time it crosses your heart, feel the magnetism increase. Feel your flavor being infused into that energy as it now flows out through your right hand. Breathe deeply. Connect to every part of that energy. Know that you're on the right track. Excellent. Now take 3 deep breaths in and out. Well done, dear ones. Feel the light and love. If you wish to receive this healing yourself, step into the circle now. If you wish to put someone you care about in the healing circle, please do so. It has much more effectiveness if they are where you're doing it and have given permission, but if not, you're placing them in the circles there for yourself because you have need for their healing either way. It's perfectly fine. So take a breath, dear ones, and know that you're in the right place at the right time. And with that, we leave you for a short time. Yes, it's a magical time on Earth, and you are right now. Welcome you home, dear ones. It is with the greatest of honor that we ask you to treat each other with respect, nurture one another at every opportunity, and play well together as you create this beautiful new game. I'm Observer, and I like to watch. Spavo. Greetings, dear ones. I'm the scientist of the heart, the good old days. We'd like to share with you one aspect that is taking place almost everywhere on our planet Earth. You see, you have a concept about the past. Yes, you remember, the good old days. Do you remember those times when you didn't have to worry about all the things that you worry about now? Oh yes, you say things like, well, back in the day. Unfortunately, you never recognize that it was a good day until it's over and you have something to compare it to. That's very interesting. Well, we like to enjoy that good old day right now. As difficult as it may seem sometimes, and as separated as many people appear to be, the reality in this are actually excellent times on planet Earth. There are now opportunities that you can start working together. That's right, in this moment you can appreciate the beauty around you. You've come to planet at a very unique time. You're aware there will be many challenges on Earth, yet you want to be there to hold the light. Just to hold the light of home, to hold the love, not necessarily to prevent something from happening or to make anything easier. Yes, that supersets everything and it's why you're here. You can do it out of love. It used to merge only once in a great while. But for no apparent reason, now you're seeing people act out and every day simply because they've reached their limit. Seeds of light, seeds of smiles. So what can you do during this time to help elevate some of that? There are actually several things. One that we suggest is planting seeds of light, which we have talked about many times before. But what about if you were to plant smiles? Let's say that you plant a smile somewhere when you're just walking by. You recognize another person playing the game the same way you are. Then you smile at them for just a moment. Not by smirking or making a face to get their attention, but simply by connecting. Oh look, there's another spirit playing the game, and they're in different bodysuit. They're walking differently than I am, but we probably would know each other from home. There's powerful the ones. And that's one of the things that almost everybody can do at this point. Plant those seeds of smiles. Plant that positive energy in places where people go. When you're walking down a path, be aware that others will step on your footprints and then consciously leave that energy for them. Every time you reach and out touch the doorknob, leave a light on that doorknob so that everybody who touches it can feel the same light for a moment. Will a little trail of a light change the world one heart at a time? It will absolutely. And if many of you start doing these simple techniques, the effect can be huge. Another aspect that we wish to bring up this day is about the earth itself. You're part of the earth and she's part of you. The whole idea of ashes to ashes, dust to dust, is actually real. Your physical bodies are of the earth essence, but your spirit isn't. Your spirit is straight from home. It's the perfect blend for the level of the game you've been playing in. Well, several things. First, it is at the point you become accountable. Quite often that is happening, for you are creator beings in that way. Other people can use your creations for their own. So plant those seeds of light. Consciously touch the doorknob. Consciously place something into the world. What if everybody felt the connection of home? What if everyone could feel a little piece of that? There's also the Earth connection to consider. We talk all the time about you being a part of Earth, but she's part of you as well. Any negative energies that you carry, Earth jumps up to take. She loves to transform those energies in some way. Right now, there's so much of it built up in different ways. People walk around carrying all this negative energy because they don't have an outlet for it, not being able to talk about it or thinking no one else understands. They often feel completely alone. Planting the seeds will release that energy that has been building. With one heart at a time, you can start changing this world very slowly. Again, not to have them conform to your ideals, but you're simply to have the experience and not to be separated. There will be a time when she knows that, as her energy is gathering right now. You live in a field of duality where you have positive and negative all the time, and if you lean too far to one side or the other, she has to balance your energy. If you lean too far into the negative, she takes it gladly and converts it with positive energy, sometimes even converting it into oxygen. You both deal with energy, but humans are adapters and the earth is converter. How marvelous! In turn, that feeds back to all of humanity, which creates a self-perpetuating loop. But doesn't make any difference what people are angry at or if it's real or imagined. No, it doesn't make any difference because the emotional energy is exactly the same. Either way, the earth jumps in and gallantly takes it on. If it's an easy conversation, she does so at the top levels. She's granting the ones. Your connection is stronger than you may imagine. It's great. It's a great time to experience that. If you spend even just a few moments every day nurturing a Mother Nature, admiring her beauty does more than you know, then take that energy in your heart and unconditionally. Leave your trail of light for other people. Oh yes, you're a greater beings. We've given you some ideas to wrestle with, a few things to play with. One of the greatest ideas that we've dropped on you is that when you walk into a room for the first time, there's no room there. The atoms jump into place just before you walk in. Once you round ground the room on the timeline, it stays there. It will be there the next time you walk into the room, but you're creating a much more than you could possibly imagine. The best way to increase your creative ability is to take a responsibility for what is in front of you in every moment. Even if it's a global problem, every time you take responsibility for your creations, they improve, and then everything takes a step up at the point. These are magical times to be here on the planet, dear ones. Your space has been reserved, everyone was waiting, everything is now in motion, and will be for some time. There are important connections that are now starting to unfold. Bring your highest dreams to the table. As you are about to begin, work consciously to release the energy and plant seeds of light in its place. You are leaving a trail with each first step. Everything you touch something, and every time you smile at someone, plant those seeds of smiles and enjoy this journey. Know that you are here on a purpose and you made it just in time. Well done. Much more is coming as the earth absorbs this energy. Of course, she's working with her own challenges at this very moment, but you're a part of her graciousness. You're a part of the larger connections of who she really is. It could be said that you are the best player of the planet Earth. Take a breath, dear ones, and know that you are never alone. The connections are here. Your legend is alive and well. Step into the light and carry it forward with you. It is with the greatest honor that we ask you to treat each other with respect. Nurture one another and play with together. You're all from home and we see you. I'm the scientist of the herd and I love you dearly. This is the science of love. So plant the seeds of light, plant those seeds of a smile. Spell the ones, the group. Channel Stevie Rother.